everybody, welcome to episode 27 of the Digimon RE 20th series. So let's get on to what has all happened today. For people who don't know, in America, this is like Thanksgiving, so, well, about to be out of Thanksgiving. I'm recording this really late, and that's the reason why I'm recording late, so. It was a holiday today. I started work today, which was a pain in the butt, so, fun for me. I had a nice breakfast, a nice lunch, and a nice dinner. Just had to do a bit of working for it and all that stuff. But, while today was a nice busy day, that does mean one sad thing has happened. We lost Machinedramon. So our original boy, Mamemon, and Andromon, who once became the Machinedramon, have sadly passed away. And we can look back at their stats and be amazed at what they were. But yeah, basically at this point onwards, the older characters, same with Phoenix, or the same with Hahulumon, or whatever the heck they call them, they're basically in this whole weird stage where they're trying to kill themselves real quickly, which is a pain in the butt. Very big pain in the butt. It probably doesn't look like it for this guy right here, because his stats have been filled by me a bunch of times today. But like after you pass a certain point, these guys try just doing everything they can to murder themselves, and it's great. It's a pain. So, overall, been doing pretty decently. This guy's doing fine, by the way. It's just, I haven't sat down. I don't have to pay too much attention to him compared to the other one. That's why Machinedramon died early, because I think, was Machinedramon older than the rest of them? I think he was. Oh, no, he wasn't. Okay. I don't know why it's not older. He was about the same age. He just digivolved earlier than the rest of them, because I progressed him. So, there we go. Our little digi-dudes are doing pretty well. Besides the one being dead now, which is just the time. It's time for him to leave. It's time for him to go on to the next Digi era. We did get a traded deck for him, so that means he was reborn back into our wonderful Digi hands. So at some point, we'll be starting him back up. Probably in a bit, because at this point, I'll probably just let these guys die tomorrow. Even though they've been wonderful, I just don't have anything else to do with them, because originally I was planning to do, like, some battle stuff or whatever, but, the device I was going to do that with hasn't shown up yet, and it's been one of those, like, so I'm like, And then when I tried pulling at the D3 earlier, the battery died in that, so I was like, oh, can't use that for battles, and I don't really want to go pull out a fresh battery and just jam it in there. So, for right now, it's just these devices and these guys. So this will probably be a shorter episode today, but I guess I'll fix that by doing a bit of battles, because why not? We'll do a battle with Hahulumon and the dragon. I don't know. It's a bright dragon and a dark dragon. Or not dragon, a bright bird and a bright phoenix, I should say. And a dark dragon. But time to fight them! And then we'll do one with the Mon himself, the Major Mon. Do some singles. And then we'll do the bites. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. It takes a while for that data to transfer over. Wow, they had the same fireball animation. That's kind of interesting. I did not do that great of shakes because they're both only doing one-shots. See, the only thing with an accelerometer that's a bit of a pain is you need to like have some wide shakes, and in my recording setup, that is not that possible because, well, it is possible. It's just a lot more of a pain in the butt. I also need to adjust my lighting, because my lighting is really bending downwards, I've realized. We got a loss! Well, I'm going to adjust my lighting real quickly. Whoop, 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 whoop. Adjust my lighting. It's not supposed to be bending downwards. Because I do that because my arms will hit it if it starts bending downwards. So it's one of those, like, moments. Yeah, because you can get way better hits out of them. Let's see, for example, as I'm trying to make it blurry, I'm like, Battle! pendulum. I wonder what happens if I did it as old. Let's see. We'll do 2 old fights. How about that? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm kind of curious if it just lets me do this as an old system fight. It does, actually. It's kind of funny. It's great. I can live through nostalgia that I don't really need to be living through. Because I technically own these devices, so. He lost! I'm kidding. Oh, he did lose. Our boy, the ultimate Mon, lost to this Mon. Like I've already discussed before, it's probably like one of the most compatible devices, I say, with device battling. So, pretty cool in my opinion still. I always love that aspect of it. Just the idea that I can use it to fight like multiple styles of devices. So it's just really cool to me. Because before that, the only other device that I really knew that had like that whole expansive compatibility or whatever is, I want to say the original Pendulum is very good at that, but the D3 Digivice is also pretty good at that. The Pendulum and the D3, I think, probably are some of the better ones. The D-Arc might have that compatibility as well. I've never owned a D-Arc. I'd love to get my hands on one day. So maybe in the future we'll see if a D-Arc has that compatibility. Because as you know, the WonderSwan is pretty good at its compatibility, besides the D3, because it has the WonderSwan Link cable port, it has the basic battles and the Pendulum battles, and you can actually select between them. There's no like incompatibilities with it, which can happen with the original Pendulums and stuff like that. And fun fact, there are some really weird compatibilities with the original Pendulums. So for fun fact, sorry. What does he need? Oh, training. But for fun fact, the original version 5.5, you could get it to Jogras with the DM20th. Because its compatibility is just that weird. Bam! 17 hits. But yeah, you could get it to just have some like weird compatibility type things with it. So, pretty fun in my own personal opinion with that. So like for example, how the Jogressing works is you basically set up the DM20th to do a fight with it, and you set up the version 5.5 to do a Jogress with it, and weirdly enough, there's somehow it like gets Jogressing code from the version 5.5 from the DM20th. So like it's just a DM20th and a Pendulum version 5.5, and it weirdly gets Jogress data from it. It's like a virus type somehow, so if you want that awesome, cool virus type Digimon, you can apparently do that with a version 5.5 and a DM20th. So, very interesting that it works like that. I don't know how it does. It's just one of those random things. I'm guessing from like its whole list of Digimon. I don't know if it's like a specific Digimon or whatever, but you can't have that weird Jogress happen on that device. There's like videos of it on YouTube. I forget who posted about it. It's one of those things where I've seen it before, and then, like, one of my really good friends tested it out, and he was like, yep, it works completely, and I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. It's like how the DMX has compatibilities with the little analyzer tool, where, like, instead of being, like, you can actually scan, like, Monzemon, or was it not Monzemon, what was it? Gabumon X into the device, and it actually pops up Gabumon and stuff like that. So, like, there's clearly compatibility type things that they set out for, which is really cool in my opinion. It's kind of cool that it's, like, in a way, like, in that cool way of having cool compatibility things or whatever. That could be intentional, I don't know. It's one of those, like, random things. I don't know what goes on in the world of Bandai. Bandai doesn't tell you as much. Bandai just does whatever Bandai feels like. Bandai is like the all-knowing creature who makes random things. They really do. Like, it's a company that I support, but I kind of wish they'd stop being so random. Because, like, they just do so many things, and I want sequels to certain things that they never will do sequels to. Or remakes or something like that. I love remakes. You know how many things I pick up from Bandai? I pick up a lot from Bandai. So, for example, things I pick up from Bandai. We got the Digimon comic. You know, we started that off the other day. Got Dot Hack. Oh. Did it break? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Yeah, we got all Dot Hack Twilight or whatever. By the way, if you have not gotten into Dot Hack, I recommend getting into it. It's really good. I like it. It's just another random Bandai series. It doesn't say Bandai on the thing. Oh, man, I'm really hitting everything today. I'm not going to adjust every single component in this, but, after the fact. But, here, I'll show you the Bandai thing. Where's the Bandai logo? Man, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where the Bandai logo is, but if you actually play the games and go through the anime and manga and stuff like that for Dot Hack, there's actually a bunch of Digimon references in there. So, it's kind of funny. There's actually just references to Bandai in general, because Bandai makes a lot of content. And then, especially after they merged with Namco, who is also another one of my favorite creators. It's just one of those things. Like, there's just so much stuff where I'm like, come on, Bandai, do more with it. Like, for example, I got Crush Gear and other cool things. Yeah, I do a lot of Bandai things. They even do Gundam and stuff like that. It's like, Also, if no one knows what Crush Gear is, go watch this. It's also really good. This is, like, such a good anime, and no one talks about it. I want more people to talk about Crush Gear with. Crush Gear and Dot Hack. Go watch these. They're so good. This came out the same year as Frontier, by the way. As you know, Frontier was so bad that it kind of just killed a lot of things around it. Sadly, Crush Gear came around that same time and got overshadowed by it. And I always feel bad about it because Crush Gear is so good. It's like, And it never got the success it deserved. Like, I love the series. I own a bunch of random Crush Gear things. There, you can even see some of it in my set design because, like, there's Crush Gears above this thing as well. Not in the V-Pet mode, but if I, like, zoom out, you see a bunch more random stuff around. I'm a big old fan of things. Bandai, I wish you'd do more. I also wish you let the Namco side do a bit more of their stuff. I'd love to see more Klonoas and Time Crisis and stuff like that. I can go on and on about everything that I want from the company. They just drive me insane. It's one of those things. So, Bandai reps, call me. I'll tell you everything that I want back, and I know many fans who want them back too. So, just come on, bring back a lot of things. I don't know. They could bring back anything, and I'd be excited for it. I'm just tired of their anime selection. I'm tired of random anime garbage that they make a lot of the times. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. They do make good anime games, by the way, before I leave. There is some good stuff they make. There's just a lot of garbage with their stuff, too. Company also made, what was it, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, so they have a really weird history with games and just a lot of weird stuff, so. Just think, same company made Digimon, also made one of the worst Nintendo games. Weird, isn't it? But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. See you next time. Bye-bye-bye.